Hello and welcome to the Church of St Mary the Virgin at Marholm. The church we see here dates from the 1100s, with the tower, which is very low, dated around 1180. The tower is in 3 steps with clasping buttresses, battlements and pinnacles, and with a pyramidal collie-western stone slate and slit lancet bell openings. The nave dates from the 13th century, and the aisles were badly damaged by fire during the 16th century. Up to the 19th century, the nave arcading was blocked up by masonry. The nave was heavily restored in 1868. In the nave, the original nave roofline can be seen against the tower, so that the clerestory windows must have been added later. Their triple cinquefoil lights suggest the decorated period around about the 15th century. Here in the south aisle you can see a recumbent effigy of a man in armour, his hands raised in prayer, with his feet resting on a dog which has a long flowing tail. This is thought to date from the 1300s and is suggested to be John de Whittleberry. It's now been restored and rests on a 19th century base. The chancel here was restored in 1530 by William Fitzwilliam, Sheriff of Nottinghamshire. This was the family church. What hits you immediately as you walk in is the size of the chancel, which is very large indeed and very ornately decorated. There are several memorials here to members of the Fitzwilliam family. On the north wall of the chancel is a large and ornate monument to William, 1st Earl Fitzwilliam. It features a life-sized effigy of William and his wife. This is considered to be one of the finest monuments in the region and was made in 1718 by James Fisher, costing £900. Here in the eastern corner of the north wall we can see the memorial to Sir William Fitzwilliam, who died in 1534. To the memory of the Right Honourable Sir William Fitzwilliam Knight, who by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth was several times made her Deputy and Lord Lieutenant of the Kingdom of Ireland. He was also several times one of the Lords of Justices of that kingdom, and General and Commander-in-Chief of the army there nearly 30 years, when being in a very advanced age and worn out by the fatigues of the war in the state, he, by Her Majesty's permission, returned into this kingdom and retired to his native place, Milton, where he died June 1599. He lies buried in this chancel. He married Anne, daughter of Sir William Sidney and sister to Sir Henry Sidney, 1st Earl of Leicester. She lies also here, buried by him. This obelisk bears the inscription, Edward Hunter, only son of Robert Hunter, by his dear wife since Lady Fitzwilliam, who died October the 9th, 1646. To the courteous soldier, no crucifix you see, no frightful brand of suspicious here. Pray, let me stand. This pleading for his memorial to be left undamaged by soldiers is testimony to the Civil War which was raging. The font is octagonal with 17th century leaf and rose decorations. Thank you for watching this film of Marholm Church.